What if I told you that in 2026, you can build an app idea in minutes without being a professional developer? In this video, I'll show you the exact vibe coding workflow creators are using to turn simple ideas into real applications with AI. We'll go from ideas to working prototypes step by step. All right, so first things first, what is vibe coding? So, vibe coding is a development approach where you describe what you want in plain English and AI generates most of the code for you. So, instead of manually writing every line of code, you're directing the AI like a project manager. To put it simply, vibe coding involves describing your idea, AI building the foundation for it, and then you refining the results. The goal isn't to avoid learning, it's to dramatically speed up the development of your projects or application. So, how do you go about starting? You could start with a strong app idea. Every successful app starts with solving one problem. It could either be creating an AI study planner, a budget tracker, content idea generator, fitness dashboards, and small business CRMs. Focus on a specific audience and a specific problem. The narrower the problem, the easier it is to build around that market. The next step is to use AI to generate your app structure. So let's use AI to actually create a foundation for this. We're going to be making use of platforms like Claude, which with a simple search, you could just simply open up Claude on your computer, or you could go with ChatGPT by creating a new conversation and asking it anything. All right, so an example of a prompt we could enter is really, really simple. All you need to do is just simply paste this into your computer. All right, so this is what I went with. I told the AI to create a web app that helps content creators organize video ideas, track publishing schedules, and monitor content performance, include dashboard pages, user accounts, and a mobile friendly layout. Basically, the more specific you are with your prompt, the better results you would gather. And now all you need to do is just simply send this in. So send this prompt in, and ChatGPT will begin working. Now, you could also create this using Claude. All you need to do is just use the Control key and V to paste this in and just send your request in. And then the AIs will begin working. Now, the next step is generating the user interface. So, the next thing you could do is to ask the AI to generate the user interface. You could simply prompt it by saying, design a modern software as a service dashboard with an analytic card, navigation sidebar, dark mode support, and responsive mobile design. AI can generate layouts, buttons, dashboards, and even navigation systems in seconds. So, all you need to do is just simply include that into your prompt here, click on send, and it would begin working. Basically, this is what it looks like. You can see a complete concept for this. This is what ChatGPT was able to create for me. While if you were to make use of a platform like Claude, you would get access to a working website. Claude can create a working website for you. All right, now the next thing you can do is to add features using prompts. So you can now start adding functionality such as, a user login page, search features, payment integrations, analytics, and notifications. So instead of coding every feature yourself, you could simply describe what you want into your prompt. You could make the prompt either a standalone or you could have different little prompts that guide the AI on how it should focus and create your content. Basically, you could add user authentication and allows you users to save projects to the accounts inside of your app. Now, the next step you're going to be taking would be simple, which is to simply test and refine. AI generated codes are rarely perfect on the first try. So, run the app and also identify the issues, ask the AI to fix them if there are any, and if the dashboard maybe that is created by the AI isn't displaying the user data correctly, just simply find the issue and request for a fix. It's that easy. And then the last step would just be to simply deploy your project or your app. So once you've found that the app actually works and is quite good, all you need to do is just simply launch it. So you could launch it on either hosting platforms, you buy or purchase custom domains. You can get a domain from a platform like Namecheap. You can get a domain from Namecheap or any other website that actually provides domains. So you can get your domain from Namecheap or any other platform. And then also try to view the live website previews. Claude offers that once the AI begins working on your project, you could actually look at the live website preview. Many deployment platforms allow you to publish your apps in just a few clicks. So look to find hosting platforms and deployment platforms. All right, so here's the truth about the $900,000 app. Here's something important that you need to know. Building an app in 13 minutes doesn't automatically make it worth $900,000. On screen, you could find that you're making a whole lot of money, you're solving problems, you're getting user demands, you're creating revenue, you're generating your markets, and you're also growing. The AI can help you build faster, but the real value comes from solving real problems and attracting real users. And if you lose sight of that, it's going to be difficult to actually make that amount of money. You actually need to have a market, an audience, and people who are willing to invest into your applications, people who are also willing to market these products on your behalf. So you may need to run ads and other promotions. All right, so the last step is monetizing your app. So once your app is live, there are several ways to monetize it, either via monthly subscriptions, one time payments, premium features, advertising, or affiliate partnerships. You could partner with brands, other apps, and just try to generate revenue. You could choose a business model that fits your audience and the product you're trying to sell, the product being the application you just built using Claude or ChatGPT. So, how do you complete your vibe coding workflow? The complete process is you find a problem that exists in your surrounding, you create an app idea, you generate code with the AI, you refine the features, you test it thoroughly, and then you also deploy publicly, you get users, you monetize and improve. This is the workflow thousands of creators and entrepreneurs are using to launch softwares faster than before. And that's it, guys. That's how you can actually vibe code in 2026. AI can help you build apps faster than ever. But success still comes down to consistency and creating something that people genuinely want to use. So you do not lose track of that when you are creating your website. And as you can see here, Claude finally started working. You can see the colors that are being used, the displays, the layouts, the signatures. Everything works according to the prompt that you give. And you could always make edits to your prompts. You could always re-prompt. You could just simply take a director's role for your creation. And this is what the complete prompt looks like from Claude. You can see it did a better job at this with the same prompt than ChatGPT. So please keep this in mind. You could also use ChatGPT to prompt Claude to create something like this. This is quite beautiful and amazing. You can make changes to this. Uh, it is a fully functional website, as I mentioned earlier, with an idea board, a schedule, performance tab, and settings. So basically, we have created something out of just a simple script. All right, guys. So that's how it works. Make sure to leave a like, make sure to comment if you have any questions, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.